number 6 I've committed for today. This is stretch therapy and relaxation. It's the last day in the program. Today we get to undo all the damage we've done over the last 5 days if you have been following it on a daily basis. It's a constant combination of stretch exercises, relaxation exercises, and a lot of strength exercises at the same time. So there is still a strength element, but the primary focus is stretch and relaxation, mobilizing of joints, lengthening of muscles. We're going to get going right into it. The class flow is from beginning to end. There's very few repetition. We're going to flow from one position to the next, into the next, into the next, into the next, and we're going to keep going with that. Nice, slow, controlled movements, lots of technicalities, so listen carefully because, as I said, there isn't much repetition in today's session. But please come back to it and do it again and do it repeatedly. It's a very nice session to do. We're going to get going immediately. We're going to start our music, and we're going to start our clock. 1 hour. Let's get going. You let your head drop, shoulders drop, one vertebra at a time. We're slowly going to roll down. Let your head hang, let your arms hang, let your spine hang. Relax your neck, relax your arms, relax your spine, relax your knees. Let everything just flop. Focus on the flop. Soft knees, you're slowly going to roll up. Relax the toes, don't let the toes work too much. Tuck your chin into your chest until your spine is straight. You're going to pull the shoulders back, extending the spine, reaching your arms up, relaxing the toes, releasing and replacing the feet. You're going to reach back, transfer the weight of your body into the heel of the foot, not into the ball of the foot. And we're going to reach up. The first 10 minutes are the only part of the class where there's repetition. We're going to roll down. Let your head hang, arms hang, spine hang. Deep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. We do repetition because it's part of the warm-up. Soft knees, we roll up. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Completely relax those feet. Constantly think of lifting them and replacing them and releasing the tension. You're going to reach back, pushing the weight of the body into the heel of the foot, relaxing the feet completely, extending your neck, and you reach back. We're going to do it 3 more times. We're going to let the head drop, shoulders drop, upper, middle, lower, all the way down. Deep breathing, don't hold your breath. Let your head hang, arms hang, spine hang, completely melt the back. Let everything just flop and constantly think of relaxing those feet. Soft knees, you're going to roll up, tuck your chin into your chest until your spine is straight. Don't hold your breath. Good. Shoulders are back, nice long neck. We're going to reach up. We're going to relax the feet again. We're going to reach back, keeping the weight of the body in the heel of the foot. Nice extended spine, and you reach back. We're going to do 2 more of those. We're going to roll down, let the head drop, shoulders drop, upper, middle, lower. Completely relax that back. Deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Don't hold your breath. Relax your feet. Constantly think of relaxing those feet. Soft knees, you're going to roll up. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Don't hold your breath. Relax the feet again. We're going to release. We're going to reach. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep the weight of the heel in the heel of the foot. Lifting the chest, pushing the arms down, up. We're going to do 1 more down. We're going to stay down this time. Relax the knees. Let the head hang, let the arms hang, let the spine hang, relax the feet, and you're going to completely just flop, melt your body. If you can't touch the floor comfortably, then you need to bend your knees enough until your upper body flops on top of your thighs, and we hang. Again, relax those feet. From here, you're going to transfer weight to the ball of the foot, and back into the heel. We're just rocking. Be careful of transferring weight into the hands. I need you to really think of relaxing the arms. So if you are more flexible, take your hands next to your feet, no weight into the hands. What we also don't want is a transfer like that into the hands. Don't do it at all. Take your hands back. Let's go. 4 more. And release. Relax the toes. 3. And release. Deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. 2. Don't hold your breath. And back. 1 more to go, and we rock forward, and release. Good, soft knees, you're going to roll up, tuck your chin into your chest, deep breathing, straighten your legs, start extending that spine more, arms are up, you're going to relax the feet, You're going to reach back. Remember, the weight of the body is in the heel of the foot. The toes are relaxed, should be able to wriggle freely. You reach back, popping your chest up to the ceiling, pushing your hands down to the floor, looking up at the ceiling, not behind you. You're going to roll down again. This time we're going to start rolling down with straight legs, upper body, middle body, lower body, upper spine, middle spine, lower spine. When you're at the point that you can't go any further, then soften your knees to melt down from the hips and let the whole body just hang and flop. Relax your toes, deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Soft knees, you're going to roll up. You're going to keep that bend that you've just created. And then you're going to lift, extend your legs, lift off the heel of the foot onto the ball of the foot. And you're going to reach up and you're going to reach back whilst on the ball of that foot. Good, you're going to release. We're going to drop. Let the head hang, shoulders hang, upper, middle, lower, in through the nose, out through the mouth. When you're at your max position, that's when you soften your knees and let everything just melt from the hip through the lower back, middle back, upper back. Completely relax that body and relax the feet. Good. Soft knees, you're going to keep them soft. You're going to roll up, tuck your chin into your chest. Good. Then you're going to lengthen your legs, pull the shoulders back, nice long spine. You're going to reach up. You're going to lift off the heel of the foot onto the ball of the foot, allowing the ankles to move towards each other, not away from each other. And you're going to try and reach back whilst on the ball of that foot. And you're going to release. And we're going to drop. We're going to do two more. The head drop, shoulders drop, upper, middle, lower. You go as low as you can. When you're at your max, that is when you bend your knees. Deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Don't hold your breath. Soft knees, we're going to roll up, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Up, lift off the heel of the foot. Reach up. If you can, you're going to reach back, keeping looking up at the sky, up at the ceiling. Push the arms back. Good. We're going to drop down. Last one down, you're going to stay down. The head hang, arms hang, spine hang. Roll through the upper, middle, lower. Good. Melt your back completely. Then you're going to bend your knees enough to get your thumbs down. If you can't touch the floor with straight legs, bend your knees enough until you can get the thumb down. That's the most important part. From there, you're going to extend and release. You're going to extend and release. Alright, nice and slow, relaxing those feet. If you are more flexible, push the heel of the hand into the floor and you extend and release from there. Start focusing on extending that spine. Alright? If you can touch the floor comfortably with flat hands, your next step is to extend with a flat back. If that is super easy for you, what I want you to do is as you extend, drop your elbows, slow it down a bit. Extend, push the elbows towards your ankles, slow it down a bit. Let's go for 8 more, everybody, and release. 7, good, and release. If you have our thumbs down, extend. 6, and release. Slow it down for me. 5, let's go, and release. 4, and release. 3, deep breathing, and release. 2, and release. 1, hold. Try and push those elbows towards the ankles. And you're going to hold that position. Good, soft knees, you're going to roll up. Tap your chin into your chest until your spine is straight. Go straighten your legs, lift off the heel of the foot. You're going to reach up and you're going to reach back. Good. And you're going to drop, stay where you are. I'm just going to show you sideways. We're going to go to the side, side, side. Now this movement is coming from the lower spine. What we don't want is to move into the hips, or to move just from the shoulders, or to move just from the upper spine. That movement needs to come all the way from the lower spine without shifting anything else. For 8. Let's go. 7. 6, deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. 5, nice long neck. Let's go. 4, don't hold your breath. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to move forward. We're going to drop. 2, up. As you come up, push your hands back. Lift off the heel of the foot. Let's go. Drop. Push the weight backwards into the heel of the foot. And you're going to come up lifting the weight off the heel of the foot. And drop. As you push your hands back, you're going to try and get it as far back as possible. Push the palms up, extending the spine. Let's go. 4 more. And up. When you do the squat, you want to make sure that your shoulders are higher than your hips. Good. Your hips are as low as the knees in the squat. Let's go. 3 more. Deep breathing, don't hold your breath. 2 more. Push that weight back off the ball of the foot into the heel of the foot. And up, and everything's into the ball of the foot. 1 more. And we're going to hold. Good. Now I want you to reach forward. Keep pulling that weight backwards. You're going to extend as much as you can without transferring weight into the hand. Transfer the weight into the heel of that foot, pulling it away from the fingers as much as you can. Grab behind the heels and don't tuck the head in. Think of the movement coming from the hip joint. So you're going to pull in from the hip joint. If you need to bend your knees to get your back flatter, please do. Pull in from that hip joint. And you're going to release and flop and roll up. We're going to repeat that 3 more times and then we're going to move forward. Then the warm-up is done. We're going to squat. If you are more flexible, you're going to sit right down to what I call a potty squat. You're going to reach forward. You're going to extend, pulling that weight off your hands into your feet. Remember to relax those toes. Pull that weight backwards. You're going to grab behind the heels and you're going to pull in from the hip joint, not from the upper back. Don't tuck your head in. Pull in. Try and get your chin to a line that's directly above the midpoint between your toes. Soft knees, we're going to roll up. Deep breathing. 2 more. Squat. And reach. And extend. Good. Grab behind the heels and you're going to pull in from the hip. Soft knees, roll up. 1 more to go. Squat. Deep breathing. Reach forward. Extend. Pull that weight backwards. All the way back. Good. Grab behind the heels and you're going to pull in from the hip. Soft knees, you're going to roll up. And we're going to do 1 more and we're going to stay down. And you're going to squat. Deep breathing, don't hold your breath. Try and stay focused on the movement. You're going to take your hands forward and you're going to keep them forward. We're going to move forward from here. We extend as much as you can. Pulling that weight backwards off your hands into your feet. Transfer your weight into your hands. You're going to walk forward into a plank position. Shoulders back, nice long neck. Deep breathing. You're going to bend your knees. Push your body weight backwards into your feet. Into what I would call a kneeling dog stretch. Push off your hands into your feet. You're then going to lengthen your legs as much as you can. Dropping the heels down, keeping the back nice and flat. Deep breathing. You're going to come forward back to a plank. And you're going to release the spine completely. But you're going to push the heels backwards. Push the chest forward. Extending your neck. You don't need to tilt it back. Just extend it. Pull the shoulders back, deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good, we're going to drop our knees. We're going to push the bum back. You're going to stretch the arms forward and you're going to push the bum as far back as you can get it. You're going to drop the forehead down. You're going to relax the arms completely. Deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. You're going to roll up to the crown of the head. Resting your upper body weight in your elbows. You're going to push the bum back. You're going to walk your hands all the way to your right. At 45 degrees away from the spine, you're going to stretch that left arm forward, further forward than the right hand. And then you're going to pull and grip the floor with your hands, pulling your shoulders back to your hips. And you're going to push through that left arm and pushing it down to the floor. Deep breathing, don't hold your breath. We're going to walk all the way to the left side. Stretch the right arm forward as far as you can get it. Grip the floor with both fingers, both hands, and you're going to pull the shoulder blades back towards the hips and you're going to drop through that right armpit. You're going to walk your hands back to center and you're going to drop through both armpits. Then you're going to walk your hands back to your knees and you're going to go into a seated position, resting your hands on your thighs. If this is too much for you, put a cushion underneath your ankles to elevate it. Otherwise, you're sitting on your feet, knees are shoulder width apart. You're going to think of pushing your hips forward, your shoulders backwards. Your arms are up. We're not hanging the head. We are reaching back as much as you can, lifting the chest up to the ceiling, pushing the hands down to the floor. Look up. Extending that neck, trying to push the hands lower down, work through those shoulder joints, pull that tummy in tight, drop the rib cage. Good. We're going to release. We're going to take the hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly under the hips, tuck the toes into a flexed position. You're going to lift the knees, push your weight off your hands into your feet, keeping the knees bent. You're going to then extend your legs like a narrow dog stretch, looking at your hands. Don't tuck your head in. Extend your neck. Push your weight off your hands into your feet. Deep breathing. Don't hold your breath. And we're going to release back into a kneeling position. We're going to sit up this time. Up. Tilt the coccyx in. You're going to reach back, pushing the chest up to the ceiling, pushing the hands down to the floor. Deep breathing, pushing your hips forward, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Don't hold your breath. And good, I'm going to place you for this next one. What I want to do is drop your right hand down, sand down your leg, all the way down. Your left arm is pulling back in line with your spine, and you're going to reach as far over as you can and try and get the middle finger to touch the floor. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Don't hold your breath. And up. We're going to swap hands. We're going to drop. Slide down. Through your nose, out through your mouth. Deep breathing. Reach up and over. Don't hold your breath. And up. Good. From here, we're going to drop down again. We're going to walk our hands forward, but we're going to keep our hips directly above our knees. And we're going to think of dropping through the armpits, looking forward at your hands. Don't take your head in. Lift your chin, look forward at your hands. Try and drop through the armpits, tilting your coccyx up, tilting the front of the hip bone down. Don't relax the elbows, lock those elbows, drop through the armpits, not through the elbows. Drop the elbows down. Now you can bend them. You're going to lie all the way down, keeping your hands in line with your face, locking your knees, pointing your feet. You're going to lift up, squeezing the elbows towards the rib cage. Don't go all the way up. Don't straighten your arms. That's only about 6 inches off the floor, but they're not locked. Pull the shoulders back. Pull the elbows back towards the hips. Think of extending the spine, pushing your chest forward, pushing your neck up, pulling the rib cage towards the hips, and you're trying to think of putting your body across the room. And release. You're going to take your left hand, the one that's furthest away from me, behind you. No, it should be the one that's closest to me. You're going to take the right hand, just listen to my left to right. Take the left hand, the right angle to the spine. Take the right hand to your chest. You're going to push over. You're going to extend your spine. Right? You're going to raise that right leg. You're going to take all the way back, as far as you can get it. You're going to think of pushing that right hip down into the floor. Deep breathing. You're going to reach the right hand up. If this is too uncomfortable, just push through the floor with the right hand and keep it there. If it's not uncomfortable, reach the right hand up, take it behind you and try and clasp that left hand as much as you can. Deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Lift your rib cage, lift the chest. Don't hold your breath. Good. We're going to drop down. We're going to slide the right hand out. You're going to lie face down, right angle to the body. Bring your left hand into your chest. You're going to rotate onto the right side of your body. Take over to the back of that right hand. Raise that left leg. And you're going to roll back, pushing off the left hand, transferring that weight all the way over. And then what you want to try and do is push this left hip down. Try and get the left bum cheek onto the floor. Push through the left hand. If you're comfortable, reach the left arm up. And you're going to reach back. And you're going to clasp that hand. And you're going to extend your spine. If it's too much, push the left hand in front of the chest. And just allow it to assist the rotation. Good. Bring both hands directly underneath your chest. Tuck your toes. Lock your knees. You're going to push up. You're going to push back. As you push back, I want you to think of raising that right leg as high as you can get it without opening the hip. Keep the hips square. Extend that right leg up as high as you can get it. Don't hold your breath. You're going to bring that right knee in. Bring the right hand to the right foot. Good. You're going to lock the back knee. Let the hips sink. I want you to bring your right hand on top of the right knee. Let the hip drop. And you're going to lengthen that right leg. Alright, you can take that right hand down to the shin bone, extending your spine. Don't collapse and recoil. You need to really think of extending, tilting the coccyx up, rotating the left hip in, extending the upper back. Deep breathing, don't hold your breath. We're going to release, drop the hip, and you're going to rotate the right arm up. You should be facing away from me if you are doing this. Relax the toes, reach up to the sky, deep breathing, don't hold your breath. Bring the right hand on top of the right knee. You're going to raise the left arm up. Let the hips sink. Push the front knee forward, your right knee. Back heel backwards, your left heel. Reach up and reach back with that left arm. You're going to reach both arms up. Reach up to the ceiling and push back. Keep the weight in the heel of that front foot. Don't transfer the weight backwards. Don't push off the back heel. Keep the weight in the heel of that front foot. Extend your front leg as much as you can. Deep breathing, don't hold your breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. We're going to drop. You're going to drop both hands to the inside of your right leg. You're going to swivel your left foot in, tilt the toes out. You're going to raise your left arm up. Relax the toes on that right foot. Try and bring your hips forward. Push the arm back, extending the neck. You're then going to lengthen that leg as much as you can without collapsing your body forward. Try and keep your spine and your left leg in a straight line. You're going to straighten as much as you feel comfortable to go. Don't hold your breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. If you are more flexible, you're going to drop that elbow down. Okay? If this is a push for you, stay exactly where you are. If it's comfortable for you, I want you to take that right hand behind your back and you're going to clasp it with the left. Extending your spine, pulling the left shoulder back. If that's too much for you, stay with that right hand on the floor. We're going to bend that leg. Take the right hand down to the inside of the foot. Take the left hand down. You're going to swivel. You are either going to keep your left hand down and you're going to rotate the right hand back up. If you are more comfortable and you are flexible enough, you're going to drop onto the left elbow and you're going to reach the right arm up. Whichever is the most comfortable for you, drop the hip, reach up to the ceiling. Deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Lock the back knee, push the front knee forward, push the back heel backwards, reaching up to the ceiling. Don't hold your breath. Both hands down. You're going to drop the back knee, one hand on either side of the front foot, and I want you to lengthen that front leg as much as you can. What we don't want to do is walk backwards. Keep the hands on either side of the front heel and you lengthen. Try not to recoil the spine. Try and think of extending the spine. Flexing that right foot, pulling the ball of that foot back. Deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Don't hold your breath. Good. We're going to come forward. And you're going to either push the hip forward and stay there. If you are more comfortable, you're going to grab that left foot with the right hand. And you're going to push the hips forward, pulling that foot into the bum. If you are more flexible, you're going to drop onto that left elbow and you're going to push the weight all the way forward, pushing the front knee forward, pulling that foot into the bottom, extending your spine and letting your hips drop, rotating that right shoulder up. Again, if you need to, rest on that left hand and you pull, otherwise just push the hips forward. Right, everyone's going to drop that foot. You're going to walk your hand back. Bring your hands on top of your knee and think of pushing your body weight all the way forward. Deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And I need you to really sink that hip. If you're feeling comfortable enough, you're going to lift the back knee off the floor. If you're feeling strong enough, you're going to raise your arms and reach back. If that's too much, just push the hip forward and you rest. Otherwise you are up. And release. Both hands to the inside of that foot. Tuck the toes of the left foot. Bring the right foot back. You're going to push your bum up into a dog stretch again. And lift your left leg. We're going to do the other side now. Don't open up the hip. Just try and get that leg as high as you can get it. The straight leg. Bring it forward to where the left hand is. Locking the back knee. Let your hips sink. Good, extending your spine. You're going to bring your left hand on top of that left knee. You're going to lengthen that front leg. Take your hand a little lower down underneath the knee. Extending your spine. You're almost going to put a bit of pressure onto your leg with that left hand. Deep breathing. If it's too much there, keep it back just at the top of the kneecap. Rotate the right hip in. Extend your spine. We're going to release that front knee. Let the hip drop. You're going to push against the leg with the left hand. To get your rotation, reach up. Push through the shoulder, lift the right arm. Drop the hip. Back heel backwards, front knee forward, locking that back knee. You're going to bring that left hand back on top of the left knee. You're going to raise the right arm. Lock the back knee, push the front knee forwards. Back heel backwards, deep breathing. Both arms up. Reach up. You're going to lengthen the front leg. Deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And we're going to drop. Both hands to the inside. Good. You're going to tilt that right heel in. Point the toes on that right foot. You're going to reach up. Deep breathing. Bring your hips forward, push the arm back. And you're going to lengthen your leg as much as you feel comfortable to lengthen. Don't hold your breath. If that's too much, just think of lengthening as much as you can. If you can get the leg straight and your spine extended, please do. If you are more flexible, drop that elbow. If you feel comfortable, take the hand underneath and behind. Take the top hand up and over. And you're going to rotate, pulling the right shoulder back. Deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Don't hold your breath. Drop your hands down, bend the front knee, come back to center point, lock the back knee, and you're either going to rotate your left arm up, resting on your right hand. If you are more comfortable, drop onto the right elbow, raise the left arm up, lock the back knee, push the back heel backwards, push the front knee forwards, deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, don't hold your breath. Good. Drop down. Drop the back knee. One hand on either side of the front heel. And you're going to lengthen without moving your hands back. Do not do that with the back. Think of extending your spine. Deep breathing. Relaxing that back foot. Flexing the front foot. Think of pushing your chest across, not backwards. Extend your spine as much as you can. Tilt that coccyx up. Tilt the front of the hip bone down. Your hip drop. Option number one. Option number two is you're going to grab that back foot, push your weight forward, deep breathing, in through your nose, out through your mouth. If you are more flexible, you're going to drop onto your right elbow and you're going to extend your spine across the room. Deep breathing, don't hold your breath. There's so much to see. Release. You're going to come up into a kneeling position. Bring your hands on top of that knee. Option number one. Push your weight forward, let your hips sink. Working to that hip flexor, think of pushing the back ankle down as hard as you can, taking the pressure off the back knee. So what I want you to do, push the ankle down, take the pressure off the back knee. Option number 2 is lift the back knee, but let the hip sink. Option number 3 is reach up and reach back. Deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And release. Both hands down. If you drop the knee, tuck the toes, push the foot back. Thumb up. Deep breathing. You're going to raise that right leg again. You're going to allow it to open up the hip completely, bending that right knee. Bring that foot to the bum, opening up the hip. You're going to release. You're going to bring the knee in towards the elbow, sliding it down the wrist. Swivel that right foot underneath the left hip. Slide that left leg back as far as you feel comfortable to go, as far as this knee will allow you to go. You're going to drop down onto both elbows. Think of lifting the back knee by pointing the back foot, locking the back knee. Turn the elbows out, palms on top of each other. Rest your head but extend your spine. Deep breathing. Don't hold your breath. You're going to bring that left hand towards the right knee, resting on your left elbow. You're going to raise the right arm up. Keep the back knee locked. Reach that right arm up to the ceiling. Don't hold your breath. Take that hand behind the back. Try and reach for the foot that's underneath that left hip. That's your aim. Pull that right shoulder back. Deep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Good. You're going to bring that right hand behind the left elbow that's in line with that left hip. You're going to straighten that right arm. So your body weight shifts to the left. You're going to extend your spine. You're going to bend that left knee, bringing that foot up, grabbing it from the inside of the foot, pulling it towards the bum as much as you can. Really push it in. Feeling strong enough, you're going to bring that foot into the elbow joint, lifting the hand up, resting the right hand on top of that right knee, and you're going to reach up and back and behind, popping the chest out, deep breathing. Drop that foot. You're going to push the foot back. You're going to strengthen both legs. You're going to raise the left leg. You're going to open up the hip. Bring that left foot towards the bum cheek, lifting that knee up to the ceiling. You're going to bring the knee back in towards the left elbow. Slide it down the forearm to the left wrist. Swivel the left foot underneath the right hip. Slide that right leg back. You're going to rest on your elbows. You're going to point the right foot, lift the right knee. You're going to rest your hands, elbows out, hands on top, resting the head. Deep breathing. Good. You're going to lift up. You're going to bring that right elbow in a bit. Take the right hand towards the left knee. Lift the right knee off the floor. Reach the left arm up. Take your hand behind your back. Try your best to reach for this free foot. Lift that back knee off the floor. Shoulders back, nice long leg. left hand behind the right elbow. You're going to lift, transfer all your weight to the right side. You're going to lift that right foot, grab it with the right hand from the inside of the foot, pull that foot all the way down towards the hip. Alright? If you're feeling strong enough and flexible enough, what I want you to do is get that foot into the elbow joint, lift the hand, rest the left hand. Alright? If you're feeling comfortable, you're going to take that left hand behind the head and extend your neck. Deep breathing. Otherwise, there is fine. And release. Good. We're going to push up. We're going to drop down. You're going to point your feet, lock your knees, and you're going to keep your hands directly underneath your armpits, and you're going to push up to a nice press position. Get the elbows rotate in. Let the spine relax but lock the knees. Let the spine relax but lock the knees. Deep breathing, go and hold your breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And we're going to release. We're going to push the butt back, all the way back, stretch the arms forward. We're going to bring your right leg forward again. You're going to lift onto the flexed foot of the left foot, and you're going to drop down and you're going to sit. Stay exactly where you are. I'm just going to mirror you. Alright, so now you've got your right leg forward, and I want you to sit. Knee to foot is parallel to the front of your mat. You're going to lift up, and you're going to reach forward. Okay, but you don't want to lift and swivel off the side. Alright, keep your spine and your weight centered and reach forward. If you're feeling strong and flexible, you're going to drop onto the elbows. If you're feeling super flexible, reach the arms all the way forward. Extend, lean the upper back. Good. I want you to walk your hands back. And we're going to lift up. And we're going to reach all the way over. Then I want you to flex that foot. Try and grab it. If you can't grab it, lift your knee, then grab it, and then kind of walk it out of it until you can, popping that chest up. And then we're going to reach up and over without collapsing. Extend the spine, deep breathing, don't hold your breath. Reach as far as you can. Good. We're going to sit up. We're going to bring this leg up and over and across the other leg. On the outside, lift up. Take the top arm, which should be your right arm, on the outside of that knee, grabbing that heel, dropping both bum cheeks. You're going to rotate in the spine with your left hand behind your back, rotating as much as you can. Deep breathing. You're going to bring the foot in. You're going to sit. If this is very uncomfortable for you, flop that foot forward. Alright? Otherwise you're going to sit up. You are going to reach up, rock the shoulders, nice long neck. Deep breathing. Reach up and reach back. Go and hold your breath. You're going to take your hands behind your back. You're going to clasp them. And you're going to try and pull up and over, moving through the hip joint. What we don't want is a collapsed back. Move through the hip joint and reach as far forward as you can, trying to get your forehead onto the floor. up. You're going to transfer weights into your hands, unclasp them, and you're going to lift your leg. Alright, so we still have that left leg on top of the right knee, and I want you to think of bringing that right foot in, lifting up the chest, tilting your hips forward. Deep breathing, don't hold your breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good. We're going to extend that right leg. We're going to lift the left knee. We're going to rotate again, taking the right arm to the outside of that knee. Pop the chest up and rotate in the spine. Going to drop that leg on top. And you're going to sit. And you're going to reach up. Reach forward. Try not to collapse. Try to think of lifting the chest and reaching up and over. Reaching up and over. Deep breathing. Don't hold your breath. If you're feeling comfortable, I want you to flex that foot and grab onto the foot with your opposite hand, which should be your left hand. You're going to lift up. Otherwise, you're just going to stay there for me. And there. And if you can't reach the foot, grab the outside of the calf, and we're all going to rotate, so either from the foot or from the calf. Deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. You can onto the foot, give me the rotation with an extended spine. And we're going to release. Good. We're going to bring that left foot into the crotch. Take the right foot out. So now your knee to ankle of the left foot is parallel to the mat. We're going to raise our arms. We're going to rotate in the spine. We're going to reach for that right foot. Flex the foot, try and grab it. If you can't get it, bend your knee enough until you can, and then walk the foot out. Pop the chest up, deep breathing. Reach that arm up and over. Deep breathing, try not to collapse the spine. Think of pulling that arm backwards. And you reach and you pull. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Don't hold your breath. Good. Up. You're going to bring that leg across the outside of that left knee. Take the left elbow across the outside of the right knee. Force a rotation with your right hand behind your back, lifting up your chest, dropping both bum cheeks down, and force a rotation. Good. You're going to bring that right foot on top. Again, if this is uncomfortable for you, you want to drop that right foot just in front. Alright? Otherwise you are up here. You are lifting up. Deep breathing, don't hold your breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You're going to take your hands behind your back and you're going to clasp them and you're going to lift up. And you're going to think of moving through the hip joint, trying to get the forehead onto the floor. Lift, unclasp the hands, take them behind you, lean onto them, and you're going to lift the legs up with your right foot on top of your left knee, popping the chest out, deep breathing, nice extend the spine, don't hold your breath. Good. I want you to extend that left leg. You're going to reach up and reach over, deep breathing, don't hold your breath. Flex that foot. You're going to try and grab onto it with your left hand. If you can't, to the outside of that left leg. Up. Right arm, left leg. I'm mirroring, I forgot. Alright. And you're going to rotate with an extended spine as much as you can. Deep breathing, lift the chest up. Both feet in, not quite as close to the your shins, shoulders back, nice extended spine, deep breathing. Drop your head to the side, don't hold your breath. Good, I'm going to drop it to the other side. And we're going to slouch, round your back, deep breathing, round your back, in through your nose, out through your mouth. And we're going to extend again, pulling the shoulders back, lifting the chest up, nice long neck. You're going to pull your head to the side again. This time you're going to take your left hand over the left side of the head. You can apply a little bit of pressure without hurting yourself. And we're going to release. You're going to take that left hand back down, gripping the left shin. Drop the head to the side. Take the right hand over to the left side. Good, and we're going to release. We're going to walk our hands down now and try and grab the front of the foot around the outside. Grip and clasp, and think of extending your spine, tilting your hips forward, shoulders back, nice long neck. And you're going to release the spine, keeping the arms straight, allowing your hips to sink backwards, tucking the chin into the chest, rounding your back, flaring your rib cage. You're going to extend, tilting the hips forward, pulling the shoulders back, nice long neck. And you're going to try and think of pulling down. Now you're folding from the hip joint, try not to collapse the back. Extend the spine, try and fold, bringing the elbows in front of your shins. Deep breathing, don't hold your breath. You're going to round your back, pull backwards, tuck your chin into your chest, flare the rib cage, lean to your right, drop your right ear to your right shoulder, lean to your left, up, extend your spine, deep breathing, shoulders dropped. And we're going to pull forward, try and get those elbows down. If you are more flexible, I want you to take your hands forward as far as you can get them, and then drop the elbows. And release. You're going to come up, you're going to take your feet wide, extending both legs. Sit up. You're going to reach up. Deep breathing. If this is very difficult for you, what I want you to do is think of pushing your hips, your hands behind your hips, lifting your chest, kind of lifting the weight off. Pull the shoulders back and kind of push through the floor with your hands to give you a good spinal extension. That's enough. If you're feeling it here, that's enough. You stay there. If you are more flexible, what I want you to do is lift up. Arms are out, spine is extended, arms are forward. You're going to reach forward and upwards. Reach forward and upwards, deep breathing, don't hold your breath. In through your nose and out through your mouth. And you're going to release. Everybody's going to just flop. Just flop and collapse your body. Good, and I want you to walk your hands back. You're going to reach up. We're going to rotate all the way to your left side. You're going to reach up and over that left foot. If you can't grab your foot, bend your knee enough until you can, like I said the first time. And you're going to reach all the way over. And you're going to grab and you're going to pull up and over. So your option is slide down and reach, grab the foot and reach, grab underneath and reach, and if you're quite flexible, take that left hand underneath the right thigh, and you're going to go all the way over, and you're going to pull there. If that's too much for you, this is fine, I promise. So is that. Alright? Deep breathing, don't hold your breath. And release. Up, rotate to the right. Reach up and over first, don't worry about grabbing. And then you're going to grab either the ball of the foot, bend your knee until you can grab the ball of the foot, or just take your hand down the shin and you're going to hold there. Your top arm's going to come up and over, extending the spine, bringing that left arm backwards, reaching. If you are more flexible, grab the heel and reach. If you're super flexible, grab underneath the thigh and you're going to pull. Deep breathing.
My friends and I, while our parties
And release. You used to come up. You're going to bring your feet together. This time super close to your crotch. You're going to grab your toes. And you're going to allow yourself to extend through the spine, pulling the shoulders back, lifting the chest, extending your neck. Good. And then we're going to release. You're going to keep holding onto the foot. You're going to take your left elbow, push it into the calf, lean your body weight over to the left side, and push away with that right side. If this is uncomfortable, another way is to just grab underneath the ankle, and then to give us a bit more grip to push that elbow into that knee, lifting, transferring your body weight to your left, pushing the knee away with the right. And up. You're going to either grab the toes and lean, or grab under the ankle and lean. Transfer the weight, lean all the way to your right side, pushing that left knee down, extending your spine, and hold your breath. Deep breathing. And release. Good. You're going to bring your feet together. We're going to lift up again if this is uncomfortable. Just take the one leg further forward. You're going to lift up, and you're going to reach back. Nice extended spine. You're going to take your hands out to the side, walk your fingers out, lift that chest up, make sure your thumbs are down. You're going to bring your left hand over the outside of the right hand side of the head, and you're going to pull, pulling away from that right hand. Lift your chest, deep breathing, don't hold your breath. Good. We're going to drop down, walk the hands out, nice extended spine, spine centered. Take the right hand to the outside of the left side of the head. And up. Both arms up. Reach back. Arms out to the side. Reach forward, then reach as far forward as you can get. Take your hands down, drag your fingers forward, deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, and you just drag as far forward as you can get. And we release, and we're up. So up, deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Drop. Hands out to the side again. You're going to drop your head to your left. Turn your nose towards your armpit, grab behind the back of the head and pull down. And we're up. Other side. Take the hands out. Lift the chest. Drop the head. Turn the nose. Grab behind the back of the head and you pull. And we release. spine and relax your neck. Take a deep breath in, arms up, and out. One more time, up, and out. That is our stretch therapy relaxation class today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope it was good for you. Sometimes it can get confusing with the left and right stuff. It is best that you mirror me. I hope you had a fantastic session with me. I hope you come back for more, and I'll see you soon.